This year, the Summer Olympic Games are in France.
A croissant.
So let's look at 5 interesting facts about the Olympic Games that you probably didn't know. Fact 1. The Olympic Games are divided into 2 periods: modern, new, and ancient, old. The ancient Olympic Games took place in Greece over 2,700 years ago in 776 BC as part of a festival honoring the Greek god Zeus at Mount Olympus. At the time, athletes from all over Greece gathered, and the leaders declared the Olympic Games a time of peace and truce among the Greek nations. These Olympic Games took place every 4 years until 393 AD, when Emperor Theodosius abolished them. Fact 2. Since Theodosius's abolition, the Olympic Games were not held until a man from France, Baron Pierre de Coubertin, became the most important person for the revival of the Olympic Games in the 19th century. He also founded the International Olympic Committee and, after 1,500 years, organized the modern Olympic Games in Athens, Greece, in 1896. Fact 3. In the first modern Olympic Games, athletes could compete in 9 different sports disciplines: athletics, cycling, swimming, gymnastics, weightlifting, wrestling, fencing, shooting, and tennis, which is 3 more than the ancient Olympic Games: running, wrestling, long jump, javelin throw, chariot racing, discus throwing. But neither of the 2 is comparable to this year's Olympic Games in Paris,
Croissant.
which will have 32 sports disciplines. Fact 4. Modern Olympic Games have only been canceled 3 times since 1896, in 1916, 1940, and 1944, due to the influence of world wars. Considering the ancient Olympic Games, they were a time of peace and truce among nations in Greece, and so it should be in modern Olympic Games that the Olympic Games are held only in times of peace between countries. Fact 5. The Olympic Games also have their flag, on which there are 5 colored rings representing all the continents of the world: blue for Europe, yellow for Asia, black for Africa, green for Oceania, and red for North and South America. Sorry, Antarctica. The rings are interconnected, just as all the people of the world should be. Bonus fact. The Olympic Games also feature the symbol of the Olympic flame, which was not always part of the modern Olympic Games. It was introduced by Karl Diem in Berlin in 1936, intended to connect the ancient and modern Olympic Games. The flame is ignited several months earlier in Athens and is carried with a torch to the Olympic Games venue, as it will be this year, from Athens to Paris. The relay of this flame symbolizes the idea of peace during the Olympic Games. This tradition has become extremely popular among sports enthusiasts, and now the flame is solemnly lit. Every 4 years. I hope you learned something new about the Olympic Games today
A croissant.
and enjoyed it. See you next time. Brain cell.